spiritual or successful? They made it sound like I could only pick one, like the universe couldn't handle both at once. Spoiler alert, that's total bullshit. If you've ever felt torn between following your soul and making money, this video will blow your mind and maybe even piss off a few people in the process. Sorry, not sorry. Have you ever been made to feel like you can't have it all? That pursuing your spiritual path means sacrificing financial abundance, or that success means selling out your soul? By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to align your spirituality with success in a way that feels authentic and empowering. Plus, I'll share the exact mindset shift that helped me stop choosing and start thriving. So grab your coffee, your tea, your whiskey, I don't care, and your rebellious spirit, and let's dive in. Oh, and if something I say hits home, drop a fire emoji in the comments, or you can share your story. Let's call out this bullshit together. So, where did this idea even come from? Let's start with the lie. You can't be spiritual and successful. Sound familiar? This nonsense comes from a mix of religious guilt, societal conditioning, and a whole lot of people who think spirituality means living in a hut, eating beans, and praying all day. Here's the problem. That mindset keeps you stuck. It makes you feel like you have to choose between living your truth and paying your bills. And honestly, that's not spirituality. It's control dressed up in woo-woo clothes. Have you ever felt judged for wanting both abundance and alignment? Let me know in the comments because this is a conversation that we really need to have. It's time to have this conversation. I am living proof that you can have both. So let me share a quick story. There was a time when I was deep into spiritual work, but I was broke as fuck. I told myself it was okay because I was doing the work, but deep down I was miserable. Then I met someone who completely shifted my perspective. They were living proof that you could be deeply connected spiritually and financially successful. The universe wants us to be successful. Money wants to be in our lives because money wants to be used, okay? Money knows that if it's in our life, we're going to use it for good. Money doesn't want to be used for bad. Money is begging to be used by us. And seeing that broke my belief system wide open. I realized that abundance isn't unspiritual, it's what happens when you're aligned with your purpose. So I stopped seeing money as dirty or evil, the root of all things evil. Instead, I saw it as what it is: energy. It's a tool to amplify what matters. And I compare money as a tool to any other tool. I don't know, a knife. You can use a knife to make your family or your best friend or even yourself a delicious sandwich, or you can use a knife to kill somebody. You can use money to bless someone who needs some food or anything like that. Or you can fund terrorism. Like, they're both tools and they both can be used for good or bad things. When I shifted that mindset, things really started to flow. It wasn't overnight, but it was real. What's one belief you've carried about money and spirituality? Is it serving you or is it holding you back? Let's be honest and drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. So here's the truth. Spirituality and success aren't opposites, they're teammates. But to make them work together, you have to get clear on two things. The first thing you have to get clear on is your why. Why do you want financial success? If it's just for status or external validation, you will stay misaligned. But if it's to create freedom for yourself, serve and bless others, or amplify your mission, then you're on the right track. The next thing you need to get clear on is your values. Success that isn't aligned with your values will never feel fulfilling. So you really need to get clear. What does aligned success look like for you? For me, it looks like financial freedom that lets me create, give, and live without stress, without the stress of, oh shit, are the lights going to be cut off? I can't do what I'm here to do and fulfill the mission that I'm here to fulfill if I'm constantly worrying where my next meal will come from, or if the heat is going to get cut off, or if the lights are going to get cut off. And guess what? The more aligned I got, the more success followed. I wasn't choosing one or the other, I was integrating the two. Now that we're clear on that, let's take some aligned actions. Here are some steps to start aligning your spiritual path with your financial goals. The first thing is to rewrite your money story. Write down your beliefs about money, and then challenge the ones that don't serve you. For example, if you believe that money is evil, flip it to money is a tool for good. Step 2 is to set intentional goals. Instead of just chasing numbers, like I want $1 million next year, ask yourself, how do I want to feel when I achieve that goal? What will having $1 million feel like to me? Third step is to create energy flow. Money flows in and flows out. It is an energy and it needs to move. It's like water and it can't become stagnant. If it's just flowing in and you're not letting it flow out, then it's going to get stagnant and it's not going to be able to work. Just like you clear stagnant energy in your space around your altar or anything like that, you need to clear stagnant energy around money. Pay off small debts, donate to a cause, or invest in something that feels aligned. That money has to flow out. If you're building a business, don't always be looking for the free way to do something. Pay the $12 a month for Calendly or whatever. Don't always look for the free thing. Yes, we need to be responsible with the resources we've been given, but we cannot have this, oh, I can't let it flow out, because I promise you, it won't flow back in. Fourth step is to celebrate abundance in all forms. Success isn't just money, it's time, energy, joy, and peace. Start noticing and celebrating all of the forms of abundance because it will attract more of the same. Fifth step is to stay grounded. Success can be overwhelming. Build rituals or practices that keep you connected to your inner truth, whether that's meditation, journaling, or dancing in your kitchen like I do. These steps are simple, but they're powerful. And when you combine them with your unique vision, you'll start to see shifts. Not just in your bank account, not just in those dollar bills, y'all, but also in your soul. If this video sparked something inside of you, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more videos like this. And if you're ready to get even deeper into aligning your spiritual path with abundance, join me on Substack. I share exclusive content, tools, and insights to help you create a life that feels both expansive and grounded. The link's in the description, and I would love to see you there. And remember, you don't have to choose between your soul and your success. You just have to stop listening to the people who tell you otherwise.